Happy Thursday to you, sports fan. Adam Deal here. This is the Proview Rundown on a new day, Tuesdays and Thursdays, live at 11 o'clock. Every day we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and on Comcast Channel 26, the home of Proview Sports Network, of course. Let's say what's up to Jason's Southwest Pole.
What up, y'all?
And that bland fish bowl that it's no longer, is it? Can we
I
even?
think it is. I think it's, yeah. It
Can
is
we
a
even
fish
call it the
bowl.
crew in the zoo anymore, guys? What?
It's pretty cheap in here, but you know.
Someone left the cage open and all the animals escaped.
Okay, well let's own it. Let's turn it into a fish bowl, right?
Put some little bubbles.
Yeah.
Little submarine, what are they, the little scuba divers?
Okay, I'm in. Let's do it. Let's introduce the rest of the crew. Of course, Alden Balso Hard University and Josh Bear Trap Brown. Are we going to get our lock of the week today? Is that what we're getting?
We are going to get the lock of the week today.
We'll see if JB can keep his perfect season so far in his lock of the week.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Except he still went 5-5 in his
I know,
pick'ems.
still-
Like how?
Del Norte lost, and then I had Hope losing, you know. It was just a bad week.
Who did Del Norte lose to?
Del Norte lost to Milan by 1, I believe. Down in Milan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Rio Rancho blowing it.
Why'd you pick Del Norte?
I'm a knight, man. And I thought they were going to do it.
That's-
He said he was going to run the ball this year.
All right.
And he did, and they almost won, so, you know.
Jason made fun of me today, guys, because I got like the corporate setup, right? Like the Proview Network hat. And I look like a car salesman, like, hey, how you doing? Right?
Regular Marty Watts there.
You got all clean shaven and
Yeah.
stuff. too.
I look
All
3 years younger
Yeah.
and a little bit fatter,
Yeah.
but you know,
Why'd you shave your beard?
I mean, it's only like.
I don't grow a good beard.
It's only like a week or two removed from summer. So
Where are you
we'll
guys
give you
at, by the way?
pass.
Where are you at? It looks like Harry Potter's like dungeon or something, like in the castle.
Brown man cave.
Okay,
If I go this way, I got a nice fire going in the back.
suck it in a little bit. There. Okay, now we can see it.
This is next to the library.
All right, let's get into some. We need to get into some highlights because we got to go over our pick'ems and of course the lock of the week. And
So with such gusto, thanks, Adam. The walk of the week.
so let's do this. Cruces. This year they say that Cruces is a lot better. I say they, I mean down south. We haven't been able to see it. No Cruces? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Jason Pohl. He says we have all the highlights, and then whenever I call for a highlight, we don't have a highlight. What's up with that?
So
All right.
we got.
What do you want? What do you want?
Let's go on
how about
Cruces. I mean,
how about
we didn't
this?
see it. We can
Hold
talk
on, no,
about
no.
it. So they're supposed to be good again.
Let's
Sorry.
no. Let's do this. Just Jason, how about you just introduce our next highlight, okay?
West Mesa versus Eldorado.
Ooh,
Okay,
this will
West
be good.
Mesa versus Eldorado. This was a close game.
To the left, and there he is. Touchdown, Eagles. In the backfield, Elijah will pick up the blocking assignment. They're going deep, and it's caught, and it's a touchdown for the Eagles. Ayala gonna keep this one, and it's intercepted. What a one-hand pick and a touchdown. What a play for Hallie. Second down and 10. We'll hand off to Gorey. Gorey's got some beautiful blocking. He turns on the jet. Turbo. Engage. Touchdown, Elijah Gorey. We're back. Eagles right on the doorstep. They'll hand it off to West. And he's in. Touchdown. Ben West. The Eagles. Some instructions. The hand off to Elijah Gorey. Fakes it. He's going deep. Up the middle. Oh, what a catch by Hoffman. Touchdown, Eagles. How about that? Come back. Here comes Broderick Dickman's field goal attempt. It's up, and it is through. Lewandowski on the pitch to Velez. Velez looking for the edge on the top of the screen now. Velez finds it at the 10, still on his feet, battling through at the 5. He's going to get to the 2. Is he in? No, he's going to be. The power eye up the middle, and it's through. It's Eagles touchdown.
Okay, so Eldorado, strong performance. West Mesa is going to struggle a little bit this year, but we're going to find out how good Eldorado is and Las Cruces. They meet up Saturday. Where could you watch that game? I'm curious. Where? I mean, I don't know. How could you watch a game of that magnitude? Oh, that's right. Right here on Proview Sports Network. We'll be streaming live in the NFHS network as well. So big-time stuff. Look at that. This matchup, Marcos Lopez looking a lot better. This young Cruces team has grown up a little bit. They've struggled a couple years. Let's find out. Eldorado's looking good.
We'll get into this later, but
Yeah.
I think Las Cruces might want some revenge for
Thank
that
you.
game.
I
down
was
at the
thinking
Field
that
of Dreams
same
last
thing.
year. They turned it. The Eldorado Eagles went there and turned it into the Field of Nightmares for that one
Look
day.
at that. I feel like
7
someone
foot
wrote
7
that for you.
Yeah.
Do you have a ghostwriter? That was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Yep. You know, I
Field of
know
Dreams.
Drake's guy.
Field
I
of
know Drake's guy. He gives me some good stuff.
Okay, one more highlight to get to, and that is the very good-looking Portales Rams against Hope Christian.
Diaz goes long again, and this time Allen gets it, and that will be a touchdown. The Rams, a 52-yard passing touchdown for the Portales Rams. Immediately goes long, and Diaz's pass is caught, and going for another touchdown is Allen. 98-yard pass touchdown. Diaz will take it, run to the left, a option flip, drives through and gets the 2. And they will go to the other side, and he's got him. That's Kellen Hightower. Catches it this time, and there's another touchdown. Evans, a long one to Melton, but it's intercepted. And there's Hightower. Kellen Hightower. Diaz gets the low snap, fakes the first shot. He launches one up and intercepted. It was a close one, and Ryan first touchdown of the day on this play. It's a handoff to Miller. Miller up the middle for a touchdown.
All right, so Hope Christian, not as strong as last year when they were blowing everybody out. We'll see if they get better this year. Portales is the cream, it looks like, of 4A. So we're going to find out how they continue their success this season. We do have, how about this, a game that ends early. Valley versus Albuquerque High School. Albuquerque High School rejuvenated with a lot more numbers this year. Here's what happened.
Gary Sanchez. Lopez breaks the pocket. He's got some positive yards. I'll tell you what, though. He got cracked.
Here comes a little bit of a reverse. Good read by Valley.
Oh, great
nice
play. Right bootlegs.
And he's going to
He's
take
got
off
running room.
running.
And he will run for the pylon
Score.
dives. I believe it's a score. Let's see.
Looks like, yeah, hands are up.
High snap. Fuentes on the quarterback read. He's got some yards at the middle.
Fumble.
And Valley's got it. Second fumble of the game by the Bulldogs. Got it.
Yeah, good play by him. Good pickup.
Torres
And
throws
he-
it, can be
yeah.
intercepted. Intercepted on the far center.
They run that trap.
Straight up.
Big
First down and
yards.
more. Murphy's got some good yardage. All the timeout.
Quick pass.
Torres back to pass. Receiver's not open. Rolling to
Better
his right.
move.
Torres
There you
throws.
go.
Caught, touchdown. Just back to pass, straight back. He's rolling to his right. Oh, great move. Leaves two Valley tacklers at the 50, 45, 40. Picks up a block down the left sideline, 20.
Okay, so we're going to skip away from football for a second, and we will have that Las Cruces Manzano game and our pick'ems here for you on the rundown. But this was fun, actually. Jason Poole got to direct this game.
Yeah, buddy.
USA versus Mexico, you might have heard, came in and did this. Andres Trujillo did this thing from the runners at the Santa Ana Star Center where it was really an exhibition game, but Landon Donovan came for USA. Of course, you know Landon Donovan, American hero as far as I am concerned. And so here's what happened.
Come on.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden
all you needed to see was Landon Donovan score the first highlight. I will tell you this, is Alden Iwani walked straight through, which I respect. I'll tell you this. Landon Donovan, guys, he scores against Albania in like the 93rd minute in stoppage time to put United States in the World Cup into the next round. He's an American hero, so it was fun to have him out here. We've got more highlights, Las Cruces, Manzano when you return, and then our pick'ems coming up here in Josh Brown's Lock of the Week.
Landon Donovan, go!
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Dream Style Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dream Style Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Back to action here on the ProView Rundown. Happy Thursday to you. We've got games tonight, by the way. You could join us live as Sandia try to get on the winning column. Atrisco, their first game was canceled against Mayfield. They started it. They were down 2-0 by a safety, and then the game, because of a lot of lightning down south, was canceled. So Sandia versus Atrisco, that's tonight on Proview Sports Network, Comcast Channel 26, and then streaming on the NFHS Network. And then additionally, we'll be streaming Valley as they take on the La Cueva Bears on homecoming night. La Cueva looking to bounce back Also, want to give a shout out to Nas Robertson. Get well soon, my man, because he tore his ACL. That news came out yesterday. We feared that was what was happening, and so hey, listen, get better and return for your senior year. Hopefully stronger. So now we got one more highlight for you. As Las Cruces took on Manzano in Week 1. So Cruces looking good. Manzano hung around for a little bit, but it's Cruces and Eldorado on Saturday. Such a big matchup. And so now we can kind of get into it, guys. Let's go over last week's standings from our pick'ems here in the Proview crew. I thought it was actually going to be a lot worse.
Yeah, you know.
Sebastian led the whole show, guys.
He did. He picked it right. He had Artesia there. Lost on, I think, Rio Rancho.
That's about the most coherent I've seen Sebastian, by the way.
I mean, like,
He's first
week
place.
week one is the toss-up week for sure. I mean, anything could happen. So, you know, Sebastian got an early lead, but now that we all have a gauge where all these teams are actually at, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you know, it's only 2 up. I mean, last year, I looked back at them. There were some undefeateds and, like, 2 losses. So this year, I mean, first week one, we got to dust some cobwebs off, guys.
All right, let's take a look at this week then.
This week, here we go.
All right, so the first one you've got there, of course, is Valley La Cueva.
Yeah, everyone
I
has
dare
La
not
Cueva
ask
going.
if anybody went.
Yeah, no, everyone went La Cueva there. Everyone went Sandia straight across on game 2. Game 3, that was the toss-up one there. I think 2 of you guys took 2 of us took Los Lunas, and that, ladies and gentlemen, roll that tape, Jason, is
Josh Brown's Lock of the Week.
It is going to be the Los Lunas Tigers headed into Clovis and defeating the Wildcats. Los Lunas Tigers, your Josh Brown Lock of the Week right there. On the road, My 50 TV. Los Lunas, don't let me down.
I don't blame you for taking Los Lunas. I'm just saying, like, the
Clovis looks good, but I mean,
the Clovis faithful are so excited that we're coming up to do
so
the
Los
game,
Lunas faithful, man. They're going to get to see their team on statewide.
What a slap to the eastern side of the state.
No, it's not, man.
That's what that is. It's
that's what it is.
disrespectful.
No, it's not.
It's Alden, what'd you go on?
You called my lock
I
of the
went
week last year.
Clovis. I definitely went Clovis on this one.
Okay.
But I haven't seen either team yet, but I know Las Lunas. How did they do last week?
They won.
Did they mop?
They beat PV pretty good, I think.
J. Paul, you went Las Lunas too.
There we go.
Okay, now I can see it.
Las Lunas. There we go.
There you go.
I guess I can make you smaller.
But
and make
don't
the
they
picks
have
bigger.
the quarter? Doesn't Las Lunas have their quarterback from last year returning? The backup guy who came and stepped in for guard. I think he's still
good.
playing. So
yeah,
I mean, Las Lunas will still have a
They
job.
have some depth. I mean, they went to the state championship game last year. They didn't lose a whole lot.
So I mean, it's not too crazy.
No, it's not crazy at all. I was just.
But I'm still rolling with Clovis.
Yeah,
no, it could.
I mean,
guys,
Clovis looks good this year from
Las
what
Lunas
we've
is
heard.
clearly right now #1 in 5A. Clovis very good, obviously. This is a great matchup, and that again, folks, is our My 50 Game of the Week statewide TV. So we're really excited about that one, and it's streaming live. If you do not have it on Comcast, or excuse me, on the NFHS network, and so that is your lock of the week. And
That
for
is.
Josh, I got to give you credit. You called out Artesia losing to Carlsbad, which I mean I guess isn't way out of the way.
It's
or
not.
anything, but,
Carlsbad. I mean, you thought they were down. I did my
one
research. I was looking for.
You'll be
minutes
one of the
and
picks.
minutes
You'll be
and
one
minutes.
of your lock of the week.
But I mean, let's look at that next one. Alden taking the Hobbs Eagles. He was the only one over the Artesia Bulldogs.
Last year, I'd like to
happened, right?
remind when Hobbs became the hot team in the second half of
They did,
of
and
the year. They got me a lot of wins last year. So
didn't Hobbs beat Artesia last year in game 2 as
They
well?
did.
They
Artesia
did.
started out 0-2 last year.
So I mean, it is at Artesia. So I mean, anything can happen. But I'm gonna expect for the Hobbs Eagles to fly.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden we're all Cibola fans.
Yeah, we are all Cibola fans.
Yeah.
Guys, check this
Things
out.
change after
They
1
do
week.
after 1 week. Sorry, Coach Williams.
Aiden Chavez, the freshman quarterback that is like the new thing around town. 6 touchdowns, 400 yards passing. He's amazing, 6'4" freshman. And now, okay, Cibola's playing on Yalte, who is down. They're down, and you see that could be a win for them. If Cibola wins that, then they'll play a Highland. Cibola has this chance to start 3-0 in the season.
Yeah.
And they still get West Mason and Atrisco, and all of a sudden you're thinking, wow, this Cibola team really could
Maybe
make
they
their
could
way.
sneak in again.
You
Went
know?
over Rio Rancho's.
You know?
Yeah, you went
Rod
over Rio
Williams,
Rancho's
man,
remaining
underrated,
schedule.
underrated coach Rod Williams.
Especially after the coaching job he did last year
I
with
agree
that
with you.
team. Let's
Remember,
go.
they went up to Mayfield and beat Mayfield in the playoffs.
did, yeah.
They did. They did to
That
force
doesn't
that
happen a
second
lot.
game,
That does, yeah,
and then they just ran into, was it VV in the second round?
Yeah,
they
Volcano
got
Vista. Which they
Volcano.
hung around.
Yeah.
Volcano was good. Okay, so we move on, and then Carlsbad is something we're all going to look at now. Now Goddard is on the top tier of 5A.
Yeah, and looks
I feel
like
this is a
Alden and
really
Jason
good
have
game.
Goddard there.
Yeah, it's a really good game, I think.
Yeah, I'm expecting Goddard to come and get this victory. I feel like Carlsbad's going to be filling themselves a little bit after that Artesia.
Guys, when's the last time all of us unanimously have picked Highland to beat somebody?
Right? Well, I mean, they haven't been much,
Probably
but
rundown history.
They
Jay
did.
Paul, when's the last time that's happened?
It's never happened.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Lovato is a really good fit for that Highland squad. He is one of my former coaches at Cibola, and he's been doing great things around the community and building this program. I heard that they had a couple 10, 15 more players join the team.
Yeah, they had 2 days. They had some guys out there.
So I mean, Coach Lovato is doing good things, and Valencia, I see them handling Valencia.
All right, so Roswell, unanimous. We all have Roswell over Lovington. It's going to be difficult for Lovington, even on the blue turf. And then, of course, Cruces, Eldorado. I thought this would be split. Alden, I went with you strictly on Cruces trying to get a little revenge for getting embarrassed at the field. What'd you call it? The Field of Nightmares?
Yeah, the Field of Nightmares. Yeah, dude. That's the only reason I picked Cruces as well. I think there's a little revenge factor, but man, this is potentially, first 2 weeks of the season, Volcano Vista, La Cueva. Now we get Las Cruces, Eldorado. It can't get much better than that.
We got a lot of good games. Next week doesn't Eldorado take on Cleveland too?
So next week,
that starts
check
their
this out:
murderer's
Eldorado,
row.
Cleveland, Rio Rancho, Clovis. A couple of really nice
got some
games.
nice-
I told you,
nice
Rio
games
Rancho's
this
got to
year.
get some W's.
They do, man.
I'm just saying, it's going to be tough for them. Jay Pohl, you had to go with your soaring Eagles.
Fly Eagles fly. They look good, Jay. I'm with you, man.
Yeah, I'm going
They look
Eagles.
good.
Do your Eagle thing.
But Josh, I picked Espanola.
Did you?
Just so you know.
All right, I'll change it. Sorry, Jason.
Why did you pick Espanola?
I wasn't impressed with Hope against.
Did you?
I wasn't really impressed with it.
It's Espanola.
What does that mean?
Let's look at the tape.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
I'm with it. You know, if you want to get some games up, you got to take risks. I'm going with the Josh Brown technique of the week.
That's dangerous.
Oh, you did have Espanola.
That's dangerous.
I will fix that for you,
That's
Jason.
a slippery slope.
It is. It is, but you know what?
You know, Hope. I mean, they definitely have some room for improvement after that performance last week. I mean, after
well, you know what? I think Portas is really good, though.
Yeah, and they made it all the way to the semifinals last year.
Quarters.
Yeah, they got upset.
Oh yeah, they got upsetted. So you know, Hope. I mean, that's been one of the big surprises. That was one of the big surprises of last year was Hope. So hopefully they figure it out. That's not. Nice little pun there. Yeah, CJ got
it. J. Paul, let's go over our schedule real quick one more time before we get out of here.
Whoa!
We're a little zoomed in. Hold on, folks.
It's because we're blind and we can't read the.
Yeah. All right, so tonight you've got the 2 games that we went over, and then our game of the week. For the first time in Proview history, we're going to head out to Clovis. What a game this one is. I'm really excited about that as the 2 1-0 teams battle. Also, on Friday night, we'll have the Cougars. Can they continue their nice little start to their season? Alden's alma mater going to get it going. Hope going to try to get things back on Saturday night. And, of course, we've got the big one that we mentioned, Eldorado hosting Cruces, the 2 1-0 teams. I love this battle. I think it's like a top 5 type battle. This is such a great matchup, and so that's in front of us.
I mean, college footballs, watch
everything.
College football,
everything.
And then flip on over to Proview or stream on the NFH. Check out the stream on the NFHS and check it out. I mean, it's going to be this is the official start of the football season.
Love it.
So
It's
check
perfect
it
time. Eldorado, Las Cruces 1. They'll get done at 4. That Lobo game kicks off at 4. Hey, there's your Saturday evening.
Lobos versus
Sam Houston State.
Houston State.
Yeah. And then I hear they're on the road to go play Notre Dame.
Yeah, on the road to play
the
Golden
Fighting Irish.
Yeah. How about you?
Hopefully Rudy doesn't come out and play against the Lobos, or else they're in big trouble if Rudy suits
All right,
up.
let's get out of here.
Sam Houston beat the Lobos a couple years ago
Like we
in that
should do that
homecoming
for
game.
a
That's what got
commercial,
Loxley
like lay our
fired.
Letterman jackets like on the table, you know.
Bye. Have a good weekend. See you Tuesday.